The end of the season for the Benson football team, there were actually more games left on the schedule.
6 News' Philip Catafamo spoke with the Nebraska School Activities Association about what changes could be on the horizon.
This is the email sent to parents and staff of Benson High School Monday night. It cites low participation numbers as the reason to cancel the Bunnies' final 2 games of the season.
They tried hard to play a full schedule this year. I know that even week to week it was a battle, so I understand the decision that they were forced to make. It comes down to numbers and safety, and if they can't field a team, then unfortunately it's hard to play a football game when those numbers dwindle, much of as it sounds like they did.
Since moving up to Class A in 2016, the Bunnies football team has 8 wins. Program success could play a factor in the dwindling numbers. However, Newhouse says fewer kids are suiting up on Friday nights.
Participation numbers are down a little bit, even across Nebraska as well as across the country. They fluctuate. Some years participation numbers are slightly up, sometimes they're slightly down.
Newhouse says esports, other clubs, or other activities could be keeping kids off the field. Of course, it's not the first time we've seen a season end prematurely. 2 years ago, Lincoln Northwest High School ended its football season early due to low numbers caused by injuries. Cancellations happen more often in smaller classes like C and D, but in larger classifications like A and B, this is a new trend, and it's happening all across the sports landscape.
Participation numbers, even in girls basketball or other sports specifically, are seeing a decline. But football, again, probably sees the most discussion because it is a numbers game, and generally it takes a large roster to be competitive or to field a team safely.
Conversations are happening to help keep kids in the game. The NSAA is actively considering changes to prevent future cancellations. Some of those include a revamp of scheduling, classification, and more. We could see a change to the transfer rule as well.
All of that is a part of the conversation. I think the transfer rule and kids changing schools has a big impact on participation numbers and the difference in team abilities across the state and within a class.
It will take some time before those changes, either big or small, can be implemented.
What's hard is many times conceptually an idea is fantastic, and then logistically is where you struggle to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and that's what takes the most time. But again, I really feel confident we have good people involved in this conversation across the state, our athletic directors, our coaches, the NSAA, and we will continue to hopefully move in a direction that assists these schools.
That was 6 News' Philip Catafamo reporting. Now, the 2 teams Benson was set to play, Lincoln Southeast and Millard South, will now both receive wins.